It's the Morning Gardener Show. It's the Morning Gardener Show. It's the Morning Gardener Show.
Okay, this one I just took out of the pot. And you can see it's got some root development on it. That's a one clove of garlic. I'm telling you folks, you should try to grow some elephant garlic. Has a milder flavor. I got it at Walmart. I'm going to put it right here. And I got another piece right here. Slightly smaller. A lot smaller actually. And this goes here. I'm doing them 6. That's one there, and I'm doing that one about 6 8 inches apart. And I think there's another one in here. There it is right there. That's a much smaller one, and it's going to go here. And then I'm going to cover them up. I'll be right back. We're back at it again. Just put in the tree today. Right there, you can't really see it, but let's kind of lean it up right here. That's it right there. That is a peach tree. It's a tortellini. I think it's about 4 feet tall. About 4 feet tall. And I put it over here next to my blackberries, next to that rose bush there, which is popping out because it's almost spring. And now this tree here, this is interesting. This one died when I put it in. Look how small it is. So what I did is I cut off all the dead growth, and it's perfectly green all the way up to this point. I think it's going to be okay. It's a tortellini as well, but I knew it had issues when I got it here. And here's one of my cherry trees that's waiting to bud up. And here we have a Alberta peach. Now what we're going to do is we're going to graft the heck out of this one because it's the only one that I have. And I'm going to graft off pieces and put them onto these other peach trees, which this one here, that there is a Georgia peach, and you can see it's budding up. It wants to give up peaches this year. That's what it wants to do. And we got some here, some buds, all the way up at the top. I think there's some other buds. See those buds there? And this is the graft that I did right there. That's a Hale Haven peach, and we'll see what that's going to do. It's still green. It's still green, so it might still take. Hasn't turned brown and dark like it was dying, so it might still partake. All right, let's go over here. This is the Red Haven peach. Enough of the peach trees. Let's go over here. That's dark over here in this corner. Let me tell you what's going on. Here's another graft. This is a Alberta peach. This is a graft here, and this graft here is a Georgia grafted onto a red with Hale Haven. This one was pruned back. If you think back on my other videos, this was pruned back really hard, but I did it for a reason because I wanted to get my root set. And look how wide across that base of that small dwarf tree is. So this tree is 2 years old. Over here, this is not 2 trees. This is just another tortellini peach next to it. And we're going to show you there's some buds that are broken, and this tree is only, it would have been a lot taller than this, but I cut them back hard, and this is the reason why I cut them back hard. I want them to produce a strong root base. And this one here is another pear tree, and it's also, you see it's getting leaves on it. Still early in the season. Okay, we'll go over here. And this is one that's been touch and go. You can see the red growth on it. And this here, that is a plum. That here is a, what is this one here? I think it's a blackberry. One of the common ones. They sell at all of the stores. They sell at Walmart and all the big box stores. Now this here, this is a black, wait a minute, this is a black raspberry. Yeah, this is black raspberry. I think it's a cross between a raspberry and a blackberry. That's what I think it is. Okay, this little area here where this pipe is, I'm thinking about cutting this, taking that section loose because it's already busted here. So I'm gonna cut this loose and put 2 barrels here, and I'm gonna build my own rain barrel. So it goes up to that roof there. So it's got a section of about, I want to say about 27, 30 feet of roof to run off down through here. So I'm gonna give it a shot because water cost, by the way, is gonna go up, and I want to at least get as much water as I can to save money on my garden. That's the whole name of the game, folks. That's the whole name of the game. Right here, it's gonna be my rain barrels right there. That's the pipe gonna feed them. And oh, don't look at my cameras there. I just got those for the heck of it. And right here, down, bam. So I'm gonna have to cut this section here, maybe about 4 feet off of it, because the barrels are 55-gallon barrels. And up here are the onions, the garlic. And you can see garlic starting to come up and do its own thing. Some of the tops look pretty bad because of the cold weather we've been having, but that's not going to hurt them from growing. There's one of my pieces of elephant garlic. That's one big son of a gun, those pieces of garlic. And over here, then we have different types of bulb onions. We have another cherry tree, still dormant. Another dormant tree. I have about 30 trees all together now. And this is the area I've been working in over here today. I'm going to take you through here. This is all leaves. And this right here is a gold raspberry right there. Nice healthy piece of growth that came in the mail today. We'll see what happens here. So here's the one I had last year. And this here is, let's see, I can't remember what variety of red raspberry that is. But we got a little mountain over here of what we call compost. I've been moving this around today. You see the blackness over there? And over here, oh, this is a perfect little situation here to grow what I need. And here are the apple trees. This is a Granny Smith. It's really firmed up since I tied the support to it. The wind rocked it around during the storm, but now that I have the support there, it's getting stronger. I can remove the support soon. This is my compost area, and this is big mounds of compost. Look at that worm in there already trying to pose for the camera. Okay, and this is great stuff here. Don't use anything else in your garden other than compost. And over here in my other container, I am growing. That's great leaf cuttings and things like that for my worm bin. Let's see what we got in the bottom here. There's some of my worms, and it's dead of winter, and these produce some of the best compost that you ever want to use in your garden. This stuff right here. So I'm gonna make teas out of it. And there we go. End of this. I think I might have enough compost here, but still have some of them still producing. I got this tip here from Two Brothers Gardening when I went on their site, and it looks like they're one of the only ones that do this. So here it is. This is moss, and it's just moistened, and this is a piece of a blackberry plant that I got one of the cuttings. And then here are some wrapped in paper. This was done 2 days ago, so it's not going to be much of anything growing on it. But you wrap them up and you moisten it in tissue. And then you wrap them in this moist moss. And in this moss, I have things like cuttings off my raspberries, which are here. In this one here, next to where my finger's pointing, these are cuttings right here. And just wrap them up and moisten it. And so what I said to myself is, I'm getting tired of giving people, you know, $7 and $8, $9, $10 for a plant. So I'm gonna learn how to use some of these cuttings. I can share these with my neighbors. I can share them with my friends and family. And in here are cuttings off of this will start a whole peach tree. This right here is I got a number of cuttings in here that are peach trees, and this is what this is. And these were put in here a day ago, about a day. And I love it. It's this method, because all the other methods, I'll be honest, they didn't work for me. They just didn't. They dried out, they died, or they would grow leaves and then they would die later. So I got tired of that. Now this method here is showing promise, because look at all this I guess you call it moisture on the lid of this container. And all I do is keep this on there. They say set it on top of a refrigerator, but my refrigerator does not produce any warmth up on top. Some of the newer brands just don't. And I'm going to keep them in here until I start seeing roots. And when I see roots, oh, and also cut the top portion on an angle so that you can see which ones, you know, is side up and side down. But I had a blackberry in here. I have a blackberry in here that, I'm going to tell you something. It was $22 to get it. The plant's outside doing well, but I want a backup plant. I do not like having just one single plant of something that if it died for whatever reason, you go right back to the store buying another one. Okay. All right, later.
It's the morning garden show. It's the morning garden show. It's the morning garden show.